Good evening. Welcome back to the shop. Thanks for joining me. I have with me today the long-awaited, finally here in hand, Timberwolf frame, large. Let me tell you about it. So I kept going back and forth on whether I should get a stripped-down lower receiver for a Glock project I had I was going to do in 45, and Lone Wolf said, yeah, we're going to make one, and then they didn't make one yet. And I'm sure there's a lot of lawyers and paperwork and stuff. Either way, the short version is it's here now. So let's take a look at her. Right off the bat, it's got the undercut right here that everybody likes. I kind of like it too. It's rounded off at the front. Comes with a magazine well, which is kind of cool that it's cut on the sides. Maybe you've seen that before, but I don't think I have. I've got one or two drop-free, or rather a dozen drop-free magazines, and so it's kind of easy to grab it that way. With a pin punch. Take that dealy bob out. Pull this off. This slides right down. Now you've just got a regular one, if you want to put it in your pants or something. Not have it show inside the waistband. As far as the grip goes, it's got a nice, it's not that much smaller, and I don't have tiny hands. I have regular little guy hands, I guess. But this feels real nice. It comes with two of these deals. Hold on, where's the punch? Oh, alright, you just have to use big kid hands on it. You just... Comes with two of these, one that's kind of flat, this is the flat one, and one that's got a hump, but I can't find it. But it came with it, and I tried it, and I didn't like it. The back part is cut, interestingly enough, that it would fit batteries for, it'll fit them, okay? Two, right there. If you took them out of the thing. There you go. You can fit two in there. That way you've got an endless supply of, I don't know, if you did red dot stuff. I haven't done red dot stuff yet. But, there's a little clippy thing that holds it in there. I guess you would just click it right there. So, there's that. Shit, which pin is which? That should see. You should scratch that from the video. You don't have to take this pin out to get this thing off. You just have to click the button that's in there. There it is. What the hell do I know? About 500 rounds through it. I really like it. I didn't want to just show it to you and then say, I think I like it. All of them are reloads, mind you, but things perform flawlessly. I mean, it's a fucking... It's pretty much the same deal. So the barrel lug, a little beefier, I think that's what it's called. A little beefier. I don't know if it needs to be. Besides that, it's pretty much the same deal. This part right here, the right side of the frame, is a little beefier too. I don't know if that's a thing that's important, but it's got it. It does have kind of an innovative thing. It'll fit Gen 3 or Gen 4. So I think you can pry this thing off. There we go. You can pry that thing off and put in your Gen 4 stuff if you want to. But I have Gen 3 tops, so that's what I use. I think this is the Gen 4 button, but much better button, much more purchase. And let's see if we can get a side-by-side profile here. You can see the... Oh, can we make this work? Through the magic of technology. You can see the finger grooves protruding and you can see the hump protruding right here. So you can make this have a hump too if that's important to you. But you can see the undercut is much more severe. And then on the side, I actually didn't notice this till just now. I thought it had a big takedown handle lever thing, the aftermarket ones they sell. I don't think it does. I just think the cuts for it are just slightly deeper. Huh? Maybe? I don't know. The long and short of it is, this thing feels great, and it shoots nice. And you know I'm not shilling for them because there's like single-digit subscribers. So this is definitely just something I've always wanted, and wanted to see somebody else play with it before. Alright, so what else? A light. What's it look like with a light? How's it work with a light? It's got 3 rails to choose from, and the middle one seems to work with the placement. I don't have a Surefire, but I have a friend who's got one. No big deal. And we put it on, and it worked just fine. But it seems to it puts the switch right where, I mean, it's the exact same thing. What would you expect? Why would it be different? It's perfect. You know, you think of shit to say all day long in the cubicle, and it's clever and witty, and then when you turn the thing on, you got nothing. What else? Here. Alright. What's it look like on a gun? Well. So, there it is. Don't mind the handle. There it is. With a regular 21 slide on it. A Generation 3 slide. I didn't buy this to replace the one I already have. I do have a top for it. If you were wondering what it looks like regular, it kind of looks cool actually. Kind of like maybe a HK and a Glock had a baby. It definitely has the Glock stuff right there, but this is kind of HK-ish a little bit. I don't know. Whatever you think. But it looks fancy. I've been waiting for it, and I definitely bought it with the intention as a host for a Lone Wolf slide I bought a long time ago. Long slide. Been wondering what to do with it, and that's probably a different story for a different video, but we'll have to do something about that. The Lone Wolf Timberwolf. I hope I showed you enough angles of it and playing with it, so you can at least make an educated choice. Like I said, half a case through it of my crappy reloads, different weights and charges and etc. No issues. Really, really like it. If you're on the fence with it, just fucking get off the fence, get one. It's the only large frame aftermarket alternative that I know of, as far as you know, and it's great. So there you have it. I got it with the parts kit, so I've still got to play with it and put it together and have a project. The parts kit actually ended up being cheaper than even using some of the spare parts I had lying around, plus other ones, so I would recommend doing that. They have a trigger, the trigger group, the little plastic thing here, has a set screw in it, and so it's kind of like having a trigger stop back here. I'll have to do another video with the long slide and do some shooting, but until then, I like it. Oh, has a bit more of a beaver tail right here too. I don't have big hands, like I said, but I do have fat hands, so the beaver tail is kind of nice. You can get right up in there. But, well, thanks for checking it out. Hopefully it was helpful. Bye-bye.